Hey, brother, come here a second. Let me show you this. You can go right back up in the shade real quick. Let me show you something about that Sunday we always consider as the Lord's Day, which is not what the officers bringing out. Let me see. What did that say right there? Read that right there. What did that say?
Let me see. When it was a...
What?
When it was a...
When I was a slave, right? So that's in our history, right? That's in our history. So I'm opening this book, and we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28. Because this book right here is going to lines up with the scripture where we go to first as our first. But this is a reference. We always go to the Bible to tell our history. The Bible is telling us what is true, what is going to be in this book, right? Hey, brother, come here a second. Let me show you this. You can go right back up in the shade real quick. Let me show you something about that Sunday we always consider as the Lord's Day, which is not what the officers bringing out. Let me see. What did that say right there? Read that right there. What did that say?
Let me see. When it was a...
What?
When it was a...
When I was a slave, right? So that's in our history, right? That's in our history. So I'm opening this book, and we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28. Because this book right here is going to lines up with the scripture where we go to first as our first. But this is a reference. We always go to the Bible to tell our history. The Bible is telling us what is true, what is going to be in this book, right? Sometimes we read stuff, like they say, you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a what? You want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a what? Put it in a book. So now we're going to go in the book. Now that we can read now, right? Because you know it was against the law, all right?
Read that right there. Read that right there.
Read that highlight right there. Go ahead.
Book, When I Was a Slave, page 2. Sunday was a great day on the plantation.
It said Sunday was a great day on the plantation. Hold that. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28. Was that 16? Verse 16. Well, let's get 15 first. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
It said something will come to pass, right? It's going to be something that's going to happen. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken.
So, something that we didn't want to listen. We didn't hearken to what Moses was going to tell the people of Israel, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It is something that he was going to tell us what's going to happen. It's going to come to pass if we didn't listen, right? This is the history that he's telling us. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because the Lord was dealing with us, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. He was dealing with us, his people, the only people that is going through the worst atrocities. And still we're looking for the other nations for help. That's why our people over there, they don't realize that they are oppressed. We're still in the same system doing the same thing. Only thing now that we have a comfortable slavery now. That's what we think in our mind, right? Because we don't have the chains on our necks. We don't have somebody grabbing on you, on your neck to feel that you've been oppressed in slavery, right? So we walk around and do, well, I'm gonna do it when I'm ready. When I do it, nothing's gonna happen. That's the problem with our people. That's why it's running on this automatic machine now. It's cruising now. We love this good slavery. Read that again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do.
So observe to do. It is something that we are supposed to be doing. Just like he said, sis, it's something you're supposed to be doing. And because of that, you're showing an example of the curses that we don't do it, right? Because you should have put on your dress. Remember we say our word, like we say, my word is my bond. You know how we say that? We like to say that, but really, our actions are being weighed. I remember I gave you that scripture, remember? So when you came to me, you might came, I'm going to do that. That's bullcrap, right? Until you show me the action. Remember we talked about it, right? If I say I love my wife, I'm going to show by the actions. Not by physically hitting her, right? So there's things that we got to do by our actions. Things that we're going to see. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That's why when I got the book, When I Was a Slave, a memoir of the people, of our people who went through it. Let me see that book. When was that in that book? Turn to the other side. When was that? No, the next page right there. Look at that. When was it? Let me see. Read that top right there. What they say about who was it?
My name is Mary Anderson.
Mary Anderson.
Interviewed near Raleigh, North Carolina. Interviewed by Pat Matthews. Age when interviewed, 86.
So he was
86 women. And what year was it?
May 10th, 1851.
We was in slavery, right? So let's go back now. Let's get that verse 16. Let me get that 16 about that plantation. Sunday on a plantation. Read.
Verse Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So our people are going to be in the future to come to pass. The people are going to be in the city. You're going to see them in the worst conditions.
Right.
Trying to fight for things that we can't change. We're not going to be changing like we all know about that, what happened. We know about the destruction of our people did and everything, right?
Bring it out.
But it's something that happened while we were in these conditions, why them things happened.
Right.
Because we didn't change as a nation of people, because when the Lord was dealing with his people, we didn't want to listen from the past, because we didn't want to hearken and observe to do the commandments, our heritage and our customs. That's why nothing we can come and do now, from the food over there people are getting, it's interesting how our people, we want to put the face mask on, we don't want to get germs, but we're getting food, we don't even know where it's coming from.
Right. Bring it out. Preach.
That can be killing them slowly.
Right.
From the abominations. They're going to still pay for it anyway, because they don't know. They're on a contract, their blood is on a contract with the Lord. So whatever we think we're going to do, oh, I'm going to do it when I want to. No. The Most High got our number, each one of us, when we don't want to keep our heritage and our customs. Read that.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
It said we're going to be in the field. Read that book again. What did it say at the beginning?
Sunday was a great day on the plantation.
A great day on the plate. Are you kidding me? Is there something great about doing what? What were they doing on the plantation? Our people in 1851.
Right.
Huh? Work. What kind of work, sis? What kind of work we was doing? What you say? Doing what? So was that really a great day for our people? But our sister who said that, Mary Anderson, said that was a great day. On Sunday. Just like you said, I'm going to church on Sunday. That's the same mindset we all have. We all have that. That's why as we read now and we learn where we come from, but this book is our book, it was been stolen, because you don't know we're a prison of war. If you don't know that, because we went against our God.
Right.
So the other nations got support from our God to take us down because we didn't want to listen. Read.
Sunday was a great day on the plantation. Everybody got biscuits.
Everybody got what?
Everybody got biscuits.
Everybody got food. Look at them over there. They think it's a great day to go over there and get the food right there, because they ain't got to pay for it. This destruction still going to come from that. They think they're just going to get their food. Oh, I'm good. No. They ain't going to steal because they're still under the curse. Our people, other nations over there, ain't got nothing to do with them. We got to do with our people. We're supposed to be ruled. This is the problem. Read that again.
Everybody got biscuits Sundays. The slave women went down to masters for their Sunday allowance of flowers.
Yeah, the women went. There's always our women. They be, I'm going to go get mine. It's always our sisters. That's why us men, we got to stand up. Because once we get in order, our sisters going to line up and get in order. But still got to be an example for the other sisters. You said that before. Until your actions show it, I don't believe you.
Right.
Read.
All the children ate breakfast at the great house.
Because we always like to be around them. We always like to take our vacation around them. Everything we do, we think is better over there. Because when you look at our conditions, this ain't a place you want to take a vacation from.
Right.
Everything is great when we're around them.
Right.
We get the good jobs, we think we're great.
Right.
Individually, we think, oh, because I'm in the playing sports, playing NBA, NFL, doing entertainment. We think everything about them is great. When we come and coming out here telling our people that we're cursed and we need to come back because we're in the last days, and for what everything is going around the world, from the fake Israelis, from the Palestine, all that stuff is going on, it's because of us. Because Christ is coming back, and it's time for us to get ourselves in order. Get us back who we used to be, because we're the judges. You're supposed to be an example for the sisters.
That's right.
How long are you going to take? You're just going to continue to think, oh, I'm good, I'm walk away, I'm going to go still do my same thing, because why? Nothing hasn't happened yet. We're going to get that too. Read.
All the children ate breakfast at the great house.
Who in things that don't even have to do, they get in a committee and talk to somebody who's in politics. Talking to a sister rapper who's revealing herself, not being immodest, and these are the people that are supposed to represent us. That's how confident they feel about us, because they know we're destroyed. And we won't say nothing like, why are you talking to her for? Cardi B talking to Joe Biden.
course, want free Medicare. And this is why it's important to have free Medicare, because look what's happening right now. You see why we should have been have free Medicare for a long time. I, of course, think that we need free college education.
We're going to have, if I get elected president, free college education for 4 years of college, flat out. Anybody with a family less than 125 grand, you're going to get a free education. Everybody gets free education for community college.
Come on, read.
And master and Mrs. gave out fruit to all. The slaves looked forward.
They did what?
The slaves looked forward to Sunday as they labored through the week.
So they looking forward to go back to being on the plantation. God, man, I can't wait for Sunday to get my biscuits and flour. To bring my kids there around the master so we can sit in his face and show us the great things, because we can't read and write 1851. Right? Read.
It was a great day. Slaves received good treatment from master and all his family.
So the good treatment, give me that Ecclesiastes 77. Give me that. We get that treatment. So they getting that treatment and they think they're good. That's why when they came over here, they'll come over here wanting to fight us and tell us we're wrong.
Right.
Why? Because we're not giving them something that's oppressing them, but it feels good to them for the moment. Read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
We see their oppression. The Lord is telling us that we are in slavery. Everything that we can learn, all our answers is in our book. Our book, your book, sis. Anything you want to get your mind right is not going to be in cigarettes. It's not going to be in drinking. This is what is going to guide you through your life. Even how to get a good, righteous man. But you have to do your part first. All these things the Lord has given us. But why? Because of the condition that we're in. And we might as well say it, we like these conditions. Because to change is to take away all the things that we think is good. Give me that in Isaiah 5 and 20. Because everything around us is evil. Everything we're doing. I'm going to show you one thing that you didn't know that you was doing. We talked about the pants. We're going to show something else. Read.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
See, everything we doing, we think we good. We go, oh, let's go to the club. We think that's good. That's evil. Our people go in there to think they're having a good time, end up somebody losing their life. Then be somebody who ain't got nothing to do with it. That's how the Most High works. And each one of us who don't want to listen, the Most High got our number. It's going to happen. Right? Give me that speedily. What is that, Ecclesiastes 8:11? Let's get that. Because when things don't happen quick enough, then we want to change. But as soon as our people get arrested for using drugs, substance abuse, and all, they get in the cop car, what do they be saying? They be saying, Lord, if I get by this one more time, I'll do right.
Right.
We know that's a lie.
Right.
Read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work.
So an evil work that we think is good, getting food that is cooked on the Lord's day that you're supposed to. That's not our custom. Wearing pants. Now don't get mad at that's love right there, sis. We have to get there. That's how you think we were able to help. When we come together, we're able to check each other, make sure we're right. Because we want the best for our nation and for our people.
That's right.
You should want that. You do, but you don't want it. Hey, the way you heard that bitterness on, but that bitter was sweet. See, you just check mark. You see how easy it is?
It's already pulled.
It don't matter, but you still, but it's gonna make you tempted to even put you in that position to either buy something too while you're there.
Right. That's right.
You put yourself in that position for it to happen. That's what I say. If you don't want something to happen to you, don't go to a place and put yourself in that situation.
Right.
Right? That's how it happens. Read.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
And just because our people might be abomination food, probably eat pig, all the stuff that is unclean, because they don't eat it and they don't choke at the throat, nothing happened, they're going to continue to do it. But the Lord is going to get them. Everything takes time. He loves taking time. He got patience, long suffering to see us do the nonsense that we're doing.
Right.
He got time. So you might think that, I'm going to get right He got a longer time to catch you when you think you at your best and get you when you think you're doing good and get you right when you think he gonna get you right there when you think, oh, I'm good today. And watch something come out of nowhere. How the hell this happen? Right? This is the reason why we're coming out here. We're coming out here to give our people the warning.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support